welcome to the It's Always Something podcast. I'm here with my hosts, Chris Yobert and Carlos Duarte. How are you doing today? Tell me.
Good.
I'll go with you, Carlos, first. What you do today? How was it?
I had bio today,
Unfortunately.
with
How's the teacher in that?
I don't really want to get into
Next question?
Yeah, let's go.
Next question. So what you do? What other classes you have?
Today I had English. Oh no, humanities. My bad. Humanities, Spanish, and bio. What about you?
Thank you for asking, by the way. I had first I had PE. I had a great time in PE. Great time. I don't remember. Next I had humanities and then Spanish. So what about you, Chris?
I had PE with you.
Yeah. It was
Boxing PE.
it was very, very fun.
Pretty fire.
Yeah.
And then I had math, and that was pretty fun. And also had humanities, and I was working on my essay for sophomore expedition, which is required for Oceana. So I'd say it's pretty well done.
Hey, so I want to add thing to this podcast for our intro. We're gonna have a question, a very, very specific question that has to do with our topic, which it'll lead it in. But what do you know about, or what are your thoughts on sports gambling?
Carlos, would you like to
From my experience, I think it's a very, very bad thing.
Your experience.
My experience,
Your
from other
experience,
people
okay.
I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I see.
Other people I've seen, their lives get ruined. They spend most of their life savings on sports gambling and stuff.
Yeah, I would also say it's pretty negative. People who sports gamble just see winning, and all they want to do is win. After seeing one win, they're like, wow, I can become rich from this. And keep sports gambling thinking they'll become rich, but at the end of the day, they might be in a deficit.
Very good answer, Chris. So I think sports gambling, like both Carlos and Chris said, very negative. And we're gonna get into why that's negative later. So Carlos, can you start us off?
All right, from the information I've gathered, according to recent studies taken this year, the risk of a sports gambling addiction increased by 30% in just 3 years. One of the reasons this is happening is because today's sports gambling is more accessible now. As you can see, there's some apps that you can just go on. They give you some free money that you can just gamble on it, and it's more easy to gamble it now.
Oh, yeah, I strongly agree with you.
Yeah.
Now, you could even be under 18, under 21, and 21 is gambling, right? In Las Vegas.
21, 18,
20, you gotta be
21. I don't know.
21, I believe.
Yeah.
18, you can, not even 18, you can be like 16,
Yeah.
and you can gamble.
Yeah.
can be
You just have to
15
lie
and
about
gamble.
it.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is go on an app and just download it on your phone for
And
free.
if ask you your age, just lie
Yeah,
about
essentially
it.
for free.
So
You can lie
easy.
about your age, and there you go. You can make money that way, and you can put in your own money, which is really risky and really dangerous. And
Wait, so Chris, how do you know about this?
I know about this because I researched about this and made sure all my facts are accurate.
One of the apps I found is called Fliff.
Lyft. I think
Yeah.
I've heard of that name
I've
during
heard
my
about
research.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it very easy for you to gamble. It gives you like $5 at first, and you can just.
And then I believe it was $1 a day.
yeah, $1 a day.
$1 a day. Yeah.
You can claim it,
Yeah.
and it gives you some 2,000 coins. I'm pretty sure 1,000.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
around
know.
that,
It was
yeah.
all from my research though. All from my
Yeah,
research.
from
And it looks very attractive towards you.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen pictures of it. I feel like the interface, like all the colors, the way the colors
green,
combine, the soft
Like it calls
text.
out to you.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
It looks like a game.
yeah. It looks like a game. It looks like the menu. You just press escape and it's the menu for a game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
Extremely
coins. You get experience points.
Oh yeah,
You get
coins,
experience points, actually.
XP,
Yeah.
the coins,
Reading
and then
the
of course
article,
the dollars. The
So
dollars.
it makes it more easy and more attracted to other young people in this.
Yeah. And sports gambling is actually illegal in most states. It's illegal, but some apps find a way to go through it and say it's sweepstakes or it's prizes instead of real
Yeah.
cash. Which
Doesn't Fliff do that? But they like substitute the cash with just like
Flip
Fliff cash
something
instead of
like that.
dollars.
Yeah, yes. that's
Doesn't
true.
like Timo do that too? Because of the roulette wheel.
Timu.
kind of like-
Timu. Is
Team
that
is not
that?
sports gambling?
That's not sports
but
gambling. It's
more
like the same thing,
It's more
right?
gambling.
Yeah.
But it makes
yeah.
it easy and it gives you prizes instead of money sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw sports gambling grow in numerous ways. I could see advertisements in some sort of way on TikTok and TikTok's social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
I believe I've seen one
I've
on
seen
there.
it. They like
Yeah.
give you the code so you enter it in your own, right?
Yeah,
I've
they're giving
seen
you
that,
codes.
Yeah, they have
So
a-
there's a
Get
lot
your
of
money.
videos getting pushed by TikTok's algorithm, which is giving it to youth, telling them sports
Yeah.
gamble, you make money, which is a literal scam.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
you lose.
And most of them, they always say it gives you $20. Doesn't even give you $20. I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, hey.
you
So
guys
let's stray a little bit away from our topic. Well, not really, but wondering who you think is going to be in the NBA Finals. Be honest.
Why
Be
are you
honest.
asking me? Bro?
Warriors.
I say
100%
Lakers.
Warriors.
Warriors and who?
76ers.
I think Chris just said, no. You're wrong.
I think Warriors.
I
you're
think
wrong,
it's
bro.
going to be
I
Miami
think it's gonna be
Heat.
Lakers.
Miami Heat and Lakers. Miami
I
Heat and
think that
Lakers.
too.
That's a bubble. That's a
Jimmy
tough.
Butler is gonna completely destroy
Anthony
the
Davis
Lakers.
destroyed Warriors yesterday, bro.
I got the Warriors and 76ers. See, watch me be right. These guys are wrong. These guys are fraudulent.
I think someone betted on the game yesterday, and this is where we get into this topic. That someone bet on the Warriors and then they lost.
Yeah,
and they got really mad. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
I forget his name.
I think they
he's.
threw like a.
They're short.
I think so.
I think they may have a beard. I'm not sure though.
I'm not.
I don't
sure.
know. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, back to our main topic, sports gambling. So you may ask, like, why is sports gambling negative? Aside from like you losing money from losing bets, like I mean, if you do that like every now and then, right? It doesn't seem bad, right? How can you contradict this statement?
It's really addiction. You get addicted to this, and getting addicted, you're putting your real money in. This is real money that you're putting in. And so once you put your real money in, you could lose it. You're risking your money. This is gambling. And especially your youth, you're gambling. And youth typically don't have much money. It's usually given from parents. So you're technically gambling your parents' allowance that you're supposed to spend on foods, clothes, and other things.
Other necessities, right?
Yeah, necessities you might need. And you're gambling that, which is really unright. And if this mindset keeps going into you, 18, 19, 20, keep on thinking this mindset, you might lose all your money, and this could lead to mental health issues and leads to homelessness.
Yeah.
It's also deep.
Let's talk about how this starts. It mostly starts in social medias like TikTok. You can just like one post and then start giving you more videos.
Yeah, I feel like those algorithms are designed to like make you addicted to that certain thing.
Yeah,
just like sports
It's just
gambling.
like in one video and it's over.
Yeah,
technically.
yeah.
Because eventually one day you're actually gonna download the app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So social media algorithms really push this out towards you and people in general within the sports gamble.
Speaking of which, my friend may or may not be the same one who's short and has a beard. He found out about the this flip site through social media.
Yeah.
So that just shows how like strong it is. Cause if I didn't say before, he is a minor. He's below the age of the legal gambling age. So yeah. So anyway, how does this lead to addiction?
Well,
You may have said it's bad because it creates addiction to it. But like, how do you even get there in the first
it
place?
starts off with just winning once.
Winning, yes.
Mm.
Winning.
Start winning once, and then you think, I might win again.
Yeah.
And if you lose, you're like, I have to earn that back.
Yeah, you
And
have
it's
to.
over. After that, it's just over.
Yeah, I have
Obligation.
I have a little piece of information from our research that adds to that claim. You said that one win can get you addicted. Aaron Bruce, he's a freelance sports commentator who works at this article website called SipPicks. He said that like once a sports gambler like has one bet, if they make the same bet or like the same as another bet with the same amount, it won't the amount of like happiness you get from making that bet isn't the same. So they gradually start increasing that.
Yeah.
And that's
To
just
more money. So
Yeah. So they put
it's more
more and
like-
more money, more and more stuff.
What's
into it.
that called? I'm pretty sure I know what that's called. Like
Yeah.
higher risk equals more,
High risk, high gain.
kind of like that. But I forgot what it was called though.
Yeah.
I might remember what it's called later. Oh. How do you think it impacts like people's lives and the people around them?
Yeah. How do you guys think it
How do you
impacts?
think it impacts?
Well, I think mainly it's two main factors. Their economic like stance or like how they're economically doing or financially doing or just how they are doing themselves. Like if you see your family member losing all their money to like that family member, they're just losing all their money. That's just sad, right? It is obviously sad. It'll affect their mental health because they're losing money and yours mental health because you're seeing your family members see them like that. And also, seeing your family member go through any kind of addiction, whether it be narcotics, just literally anything. It's just sad to see. So yeah,
Yeah, and also when you win, you get happy, right? And this is
Yeah.
giving you a sense of dopamine.
dopamine.
And this
Yeah,
sense of dopamine could be leading.
I think that's the word I was looking for.
yeah,
it's
dopamine. That's what
yeah,
you're
that's
talking
what I
about.
was
That's what you're talking
thinking
about.
about.
That's what you're talking about.
Drugs give you dopamine. So
It's like video games.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
dopamine.
you win once, then you want to keep winning.
Yeah, yeah,
And when
yeah.
you
But
lose,
but
and
there's-
when you lose, you don't want to end on a losing
yeah,
streak.
you know
want to win.
you just like but the difference is there's more benefit because you're affected financially rather than just like, oh, I won, oh, I lost, that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, video games. Well,
Yeah.
unless you're buying stuff in the video games.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not really gambling at all.
It's just like you buy something and it's just like one time.
Yeah,
No,
like
it's just
Evo,
it's just digital.
Yeah.
items
I
like
guess you
that.
could say that.
Yeah, for sure. So
Talk
that's-
about how it ruins like the people around.
Oh yeah, so
I think it ruins it because the finances, because you don't know if they betted their whole life savings on that,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you don't know how the family's gonna live through that after you wasted all that money.
Yeah. I feel like just seeing your family member go through an addiction is stronger though. Like they may be losing money, but seeing them go through it, like something they can't even live without it, right? That's an addiction.
Yeah.
They can't even go without it. They can't do anything. So I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like that's like it impacts you more.
It does.
yeah, but even if you see people around you and they're winning sports gambling, then you'll be like, hey, I can win too, right? That's true.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
It's really easy to get into.
Yeah. It is.
It's too easy, and there should be some restriction because it shouldn't be this easy.
Yeah. Also, it not only is it like addicting because you get money, it's addicting because you like. I feel like it, from experience from another person, they've said that it makes watching sports more fun.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
you like
I've
let's
heard
say
that.
you have your favorite team. My favorite team is the Miami Heat. If I bet like a large amount on the Miami Heat, versus like just normally just watching them, obviously the one time where I bet my money is gonna be more like fun, more powerful. Cause like you're just watching them, it's like, oh, they lost, oh they won. But like if you're betting something on it, it's like, oh my god, I won, or it's
I
like,
know.
oh, I lost. You know,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
do. Then you'd want to win it back.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
also brings
So it's
us
like
to-
it's like
Yeah.
a
Addiction.
it's like
There
a
you go.
circle. It's a circle.
So it's
Circle
always
of
a
addiction.
circle.
Yeah.
And if you always win, then you lose, you win and lose, and win and lose, you're in that circle. You're in that
Yeah,
loop.
yeah.
You have the sense of never escaping,
Yeah.
which is really
I have a
negative.
quote here. It says,
Yeah, what's your quote?
becomes an addiction when there's impaired functioning or just tremendous amount of emotional pain and distress. They also say it can be really destructive and horrific, which is true. It can be destructive to someone's mind.
Yeah, mental
Yeah.
health. for
Mental
sure.
health, straight out, yeah. Because you could just ruin your life and people around it.
Yeah, I have a quote from
Yeah.
mental health from a website I found called Mental Health Recovery.
Yeah.
And so what this website said is sports gambling has many negative effects. There are multiple studies showing the correlation between gambling, sports betting, and the negative impact on an individual's overall mental health, including problems with depression, anxiety, suicide, and other addictive disorders,
Oh,
which is really deep.
I forgot to drop my my sources, my bad.
oh,
Newsweek by Megan Gunn. I got that.
oh. Well, adding on to something I said earlier about, or I forget who said it, but it was one of us, obviously.
Yeah.
Comparing sports gambling to drugs as on an addiction level. I did a little research and the website said I forget what it was because I forgot to write it down. But the website said that the first time a drug addict does that drug that they got addicted to, it's the best feeling, but they can never recreate that first feeling. So it's the same thing with sports gambling. Like your first win, it feels, from what I've heard from other people from other experiences, it feels great.
Yeah.
So,
they try
but
to
they can
recreate it
never
for everything
recreate
too,
it.
yeah.
No, that's
The
why they
first
try to
time you can-
recreate it.
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, it's a
That's why they
circle
put
of
more
addiction,
money
circle
in
of
it so
addiction.
they
There
can
you
start
go.
recreating that experience.
So there you go. Also losing
Yeah.
the addiction.
How do you think you could help a friend if that happened to one of your friends?
Well, there's a plethora of mental health websites, and also ones that are just specifically based on sports gambling addiction, not just normal addiction, that you can do to help, and they can tell you a lot. But what I would do personally, I would talk them through like, why are you doing this? Besides, like, is it really that fun? Is it really worth it? Like, just because you may be winning like once or twice, but you never count how many times you lost.
That's true.
You only pay attention to the win, the win,
Yeah.
the win. When in the background, there's just losses all over. So is it really worth it? Like, because not only are you losing money, you're also affecting the people around you. Because they see you in that never-ending circle of addiction. They're going to, it negatively affects not only you,
Oh yeah.
but those people.
And they'll just think that your whole personality is sports gambling.
Yeah,
gambling.
yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, all you care about is sports gambling. All you
Yeah,
wanna do is
because
gambling.
doesn't that one friend like always talk about you should bet on this, bet on that?
Yeah, every morning.
He always brings up
Every
statistics
morning.
and stuff.
Every morning.
They made their whole
Just now we had a
personality.
Lakers game.
Yeah.
Was it first? No, it was the first round with the Warriors,
round.
right? No, second round. Second round with the Warriors. All day he was talking about, I put 40 on the Lakers. I put 40 on the Lakers. I put 40 on the Lakers. I'm praying they don't miss. And that was it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
practically all we heard from him. Aside from, oh yeah, I have biology next or something like that.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't really push it on them and say, yeah, quit.
Yeah,
it's bad,
yeah.
it's
I
bad,
feel like
it's bad.
if you
it's
do
like
that,
the drug addiction.
Yeah, I feel like
that
if you
just
do
makes them
that-
want to do it more.
yeah, no, but I feel like let's say like you have a friend who's addicted to drugs. Like if you just start yelling at them, stop doing drugs, you're an idiot. You're so stupid. Why were you doing drugs? They're just gonna keep doing it because
more like you're scaring them.
Yeah, you're abusing them,
Yeah.
and then they have to cope with something, and then they use
That addiction to
drugs
cope
to
with
cope with it, or another thing like eating,
Oh yeah.
playing video games.
Mental health.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
mental health issue.
They want to get that dopamine from somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta use reverse
But
psychology.
instead, yeah, you need to help them instead of just telling them stop. That you can't just do that. You have to like let them trust you. Let them trust you. Oh yeah, this person can actually help me, not just like tell me to stop. That's not.
How
all
would
that
you
you're
get
doing.
them to trust you?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of ways. I mean, most likely they're either your friend or family member. Because I feel like even like you wouldn't just be going up to a random person you see on the street who's sports gambling, tell them stop, right?
Yeah,
There's
That's
someone
kind of. I
trusting
mean,
you.
They don't
yeah,
know
you
you.
need someone. Yeah,
I think that trusting part already is there if there's someone.
Yeah,
close to
yeah,
you.
so
That
it's already
trusting
there,
part's already there.
but they, I don't know, like maybe some like relatability to tell them like I've been through an addiction before or something like that can
Yeah.
show them that like, oh, this person just doesn't want me to stop. They actually care for me, something like that. They've actually seen what I gone through or something like that.
Care's really important. If you care about that person, they would really trust you more and believe you're actually trying to switch your life around and really change your life and make it better and be positive, which is a huge impact.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on about this, Carlos?
No, it just reminded me of just like some games. I don't know if you. It's like the battle pass. It's like a reward system.
Oh,
The more you keep playing the game, you get more rewards.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's like gambling.
It's the same thing.
I
It's
just
the same
thought
thing.
of that in my head.
Just the only difference is money. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Instead of like these video game rewards like
Yeah.
cosmetics instead, it's money,
Yeah.
which could be huge to
Yeah.
use,
Yeah,
especially.
anything to add
Hey,
on?
a little question. Do you think losing in a game or winning a small bet, like let's say $2 to $4, something very small like that, or like $1 bet, do you think you get more dopamine effect from that bet than a game win, like in a video game you really like?
I think you do get more because it's money.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
money.
you
Yeah,
have
keep
to
in mind,
really
it's
experience
money.
What if
that.
it's a really little amount, just like a tiny bit? Like let's say you're
Like $1?
like 50 cents, 50 cents to $1.
I feel like if you do that, it's not really gonna care for much because it's just 50
Yeah,
cents.
yeah.
You like forget about it until someone just
Yeah.
tells you the next day, "Oh, you
Yeah.
won."
Not just
Yeah.
that, but you'd believe that, oh, I made $50 one day. I make only $2 now from this bet. So you would really believe that, oh, I can make more.
Oh, you know what the problem
I
with
can
that
gamble
is?
more.
That some apps, the gambling, they don't let you bet 50 cents. Like cents, they don't even let you bet $1. You have to bet like $3.
Yeah, lots of
So
limitations.
you get more experience from that.
It's
yeah.
so that they can make the profit.
Yeah.
So that's also really negative. For sure.
Hey, do you guys have any other, besides the one I mentioned earlier, do you guys have any other close people that are close to you who suffer from, any sort of addiction, any addiction?
Friends?
No, like do you have any people that are close to you suffer from addiction? Like you want to say anything or not?
Addictions? I don't think it's addiction. It's more of like they just do it. Addiction is when it starts to ruin the people around you.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
just like a bet like every 5 months, I don't think that's an addiction.
Yeah.
It's more of like a fun bet.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
let's say it's just when your favorite team comes
Yeah.
on. That's the only time you bet.
It's like alcohol. You drink like a wine bottle like What, like one?
Unless you're a minor, then it's bad.
Yeah,
If
obviously
you're a minor, it's bad.
But if you're like older, you
below
drink alcohol,
21,
like,
it's bad.
Could be recreational.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's also a good point. But yeah, for sure.
What do you think you think there's a, like, what do you think is the line between addiction and just doing it every now and then?
What's
So-
when you start doing that every day?
Oh yeah, when
Every
you start
day?
doing it
Every
every day.
day.
When you wake up and say, "Oh yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is gamble." Okay, this game's going on right now. Warriors vs Lakers. I'm taking Lakers money line. They're winning it all.
That's
That's
just when you.
Oh,
release
what is money line?
money
Oh
line.
yeah, what is money line?
Money
What is
line
money
is-
line?
Money line is
I
straight
think you
up
know a
just
lot about
taking
this.
the team, like getting the Lakers team instead.
You know a lot about
You,
this.
you sure do know a lot. Is this from your research?
Yeah, I did a lot of research on this topic.
Mm.
And see over.
Alright,
So let's summarize.
Yeah, summarize
What
about
did we
this.
go over? First thing.
We started talking about sports gambling and what it is, how it is advertised towards youth,
the apps that advertise
The
it.
social
Social
media.
medias that
social
advertise
media
it.
for sure.
The algorithm of social media.
How it can become an addiction. That was the second thing.
Yeah.
How it impacts others,
Yeah.
impacts your family, impacts friends, impacts yourself in general.
People
your
around
mental
you.
health.
Yeah.
People around you.
It's really impacts. And we also talked about it leading to mental health issues
Yeah, yeah.
and how it could lead to even anxiety, stress, which is true. If you see your team losing, you got money on it, you're like, oh, I'm stressed out, and
Yeah.
you're just waiting for
And you might release the anger on someone else. That's when.
Mm.
that's what happens.
Oh my! That's when it starts really becoming an addiction,
Yeah.
huh?
I feel
When you, like, you
no, I
lose-
feel like that's a severe addiction. Like
Yeah.
if you're I feel like addiction, a borderline like severe addiction, is like you're doing it every day. That's all you talk about.
Yeah.
But if you're not really directly like it's your choice to, like, let's say you just like Miami Heat loses, I'm gonna smack someone. That's a severe addiction.
Oh yeah, that's
But like if it's just like you do it every day and that's all you talk about, like if you're not physically or like directly trying to affect them, I feel like that's
yeah. If it
This
isn't
is why you should
addiction.
get some hobbies.
hobbies.
Yeah, hobbies.
Hobbies.
Yeah.
ways
something,
to
you know?
stop addiction. That
Yeah.
leads into it. Hobbies. What kind of hobbies would you do? Carlos, what hobbies do you do?
Well, I do taekwondo now just to release some stress. You know. What
Any
do you
other
do?
sports?
In other sports, I did soccer. I guess.
Soccer, do you bet on it?
No, I don't bet. I'm sorry.
No, don't bet. Don't bet.
Don't
Don't
bet.
bet.
That's
don't
how it
bet.
starts, bro.
Except if
Yeah,
it's
you
You
Miami
shouldn't
Heat.
either.
Yeah, exactly. None of us should.
Except it's Miami Heat. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah,
Some
then I'm
say
Miami Heat.
Sixers. What?
Yeah.
Mm.
And we also talked about how to help people with sports gambling addictions, or really any addiction in general. We talked about that in podcast 2, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we
Well,
did.
our podcast is about mental health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
About mental health.
and health overall. So that really summarizes some key
Yeah.
points.
Hey, any last thoughts to you?
Yeah,
Any
anything
last
else?
thoughts? Last things to say.
Any
Anything,
last thoughts?
anything,
'Cause
anything.
You're always looking at me. Come on, man.
You got the best idea.
I gotta interrupt. What's your message to any parents that they might expect that their kids might be?
Check their phone.
Yeah, probably like
What?
check their phone.
Huh?
Like, if I'm be honest
No,
with
they
you.
expect it. What kind of
Oh,
tools or
if
resources?
you find
What do
your
you
child, if you find your child, family member, friend, anybody close
It's like
to you
your child,
who
bro.
does sports
just
gambling,
take their money.
don't just tell them to stop. Just help them through it, because you need to gain trust, and then help them stop. Because
I
if
say
you just
help
tell them
them.
stop, it's bad. It's bad.
I say help them spend their money because it's your son that you're giving the money.
Oh, help
to.
them save money. Help
Yeah.
them spend it on essential
Yeah.
things.
Save-
Ask them
Yeah,
what they're gonna
save it.
spend it on. Keep a track of how much money you gave
Normal
them.
expenses in life. Yeah, that's also good. Or you can just let them gamble for 7 days, show how much they lose, and maybe they'll think they can quit.
Mm. No, because if that
Ah,
happens,
then
then you
they're
just
still
start
losing
stealing
money.
money just to gamble.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So our next episode,
What is it gonna be?
what is it gonna be about? We gotta think about that.
We're gonna plan
This
this.
might be the season finale.
No.
Oh, the
It's not the
season
season finale.
Wait, you guys gonna come back over the summer?
Hell yeah.
Probably.
If
Oh,
we're
can
on
I say
vacation,
that?
yeah, sure, why not?
Maybe shout out people for coming to the summit and then.
Oh, shout out to the entirety of BTC,
Shout out
except
to
for
the
this
mayor of
one
Pacifica,
person
right?
named Iman. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Shout out to the mayor of Pacifica.
Tigarius.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else you want to thank?
Mary Beer,
Thank you.
and of
for
course
organizing the
Robbie
event.
Bancroft, who's been talking to us.
Thank
Check
you.
out his
Donya.
channel, Robbie's World. Check out his channel.
Robbie's World, yeah, Robbie's World.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pacific
Pacific Coast
Coast
Television for hosting
sponsoring
us.
us.
Anyway,
Your crew behind the scenes.
who behind the
Crew.
scenes? Jacob Kane.
Actually,
Faith.
fuck him. What?
I don't remember the last name. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember. that either.
Respectfully.
Thank you, Faith.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to plug our socials?
Plug our socials.
Hey, follow
Yeah,
follow the
followers.
Be the Change
Be the Change for
Instagram
sure.
account if you want to. Honestly, I wouldn't, but if you want to,
I gotta
I'm just
follow.
joking, I'm just joking. I'm just
You
joking.
guys are gonna be on it.
Huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
damn.
So you can see this handsome young man. Follow it.
Yeah, and Carlos, the handsome little boy.
Bro, why you gotta say little boy, bro?
Little boy.
Wait, what's your
big boy.
Instagram, Carlos?
I'm not saying my Instagram. You say yours.
On my Instagram is 300 crumb. Think.
All
I
right.
think it is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
What's yours,
I'll
Chris?
follow it. Yeah, mine. Just my full name. There you go, Christopher
name.
Yobert. There you go.
Mine
really
is
wanna
Carlos
follow
Duarte. If you want to follow it, thank you. I don't
you go.
post
Hey,
anything, like,
little
come here
question.
for a
Little
second.
question. Doesn't have to do with sports games. Just sports. Just sports. Who's winning next Miami Heat game? Knicks and Miami Heat. Second
Who's
round.
playing again?
Knicks. And Jimmy
Where's
Butler's gonna
Miami?
be back. Jimmy Butler's. They lost the last game, but Jimmy Butler's gonna be back.
If I'm be honest, probably the Miami Heat, but I'm
I
not a
say
sports
Miami.
analyst.
What?
I say Miami Heat.
Oh, I thought you said Knicks. I was about to go over there. Just kidding. Just
What
kidding.
you
I'd
gonna
never
do
do that.
about
to
it,
you.
buddy?
I would never do that to you.
What you gonna do about it, buddy?
Get dumb.
Me, dog.
Dummy. Oh, never mind.
All right, so thank you for tuning in, everybody, and
Hope we see you next time.
see you next time.